Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Definitely something a little bit different today. And I think it kind of fits the whole EDC world, at least in my opinion. It does. What we have in front of us is the Nitecore NB Plus energy bar. That's what they call it, energy bar. Don't eat it. You can't eat it. If you try and you break it open, it might make you sick. But it is a lithium-ion power pack. And as you can see there, 10,000 milliamp hours, 3.85 volts. I tell you what, this was a godsend during my trip to Bourbon and Blades. Now, as you can see here, it is a pretty slender power bank. And it came in so super handy. Now, I don't know about you, but I have had problems during travel. Sometimes the plugs on airplanes and stuff, just maybe it's me and technology, electronics or whatever. But several times I've had them just not work correctly. And having this one on this trip, I had that exact problem. It was not working. The charger was not working. The plug-in in the seat. I pulled this baby out, and it was fantastic. Now, there you go. You can see right here you've got a little indicator button. You press that. It shows you what your charge level is. You've got a USB-C and USB-A output, and then you have a USB. This also acts as a USB-C input for charging, actually charging the power bank itself. So what is we're looking at, it's just about, let's go back over there. It's about 4 and 7/8, excuse me, not quite 5 inches long. Overall width, you're looking at about 2 1/4-ish, but this is what I like. It is super slender. It's not even a 1/2 inch thick. And overall, I mean, it's going to have a little bit of weight to it because of that lithium-ion bank in it. But overall, 5.5 ounces. 157 grams overall. But it is it came in so handy. So, okay, so I was on, I know if you look on the link, and there will definitely be a link down below, scroll down and it'll tell you about how many charges. I think for an iPhone, I think it had 16 on there, maybe 17. It said 1.6 charges. I'm not sure how accurate that is, to be perfectly honest with you. I had a full charge on it. I was on the plane and my outlet didn't work. So I busted this thing out. My phone was at 44%. I was like, and this is the whole reason I took it. I was like, well, this came just in time for my trip. I planned on using it just to see, probably as a power bank, doing a live stream outside potentially. So I was on the plane. My phone was at 44%. I had just about, it was about a little over 2 hours left in the flight. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to watch a movie. I pulled this up, plugged my phone in, 44%. I watched it from that point until we were at the gate, basically, as long as I could. When I was done, it was down to 3/4, said we had 3 bars left. My phone was charged from 44 to 91%, and I watched a movie, a little bit more than one movie, the whole time. Almost 2.5 hours. We'll say 2 hours and 20-ish minutes, just to be fair. I thought that performed very well. Then I took it out, and I didn't charge my phone with that. I used the regular power cord and an outlet, but then I took it out, and I used it at the Bourbon and Blades. I just plugged my phone in. I don't even remember where my phone was at. I think it was down around 46, 47% again during the live. Plugged it in, plugged in the power bank, did the live for, I think it wasn't quite an hour. It was 45, 50 minutes. And at that time, I don't know if using the camera had pulled out more juice, but it had charged it to, it was just under 60% when it was done. So I used it the whole time I was doing the live, and it still charged the phone, not quite an additional 20%, maybe 15%. So I've used it several times to give my phone a boost. I honestly just haven't had the time to sit down and drain my phone, plug it in, charge it, drain, and just see how many. I was happy with the performance I got out of it. Like I said, on their description, it says it will charge an iPhone. Like I said, I think it's iPhone 16. It'll charge it 1.6 times. I don't know. I think that's underestimating myself. Just gauging the use I had, especially 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of using it, watching a movie while charging, and it still charged it from 44 to 91%. And it only dropped down to it still had the 3 of the 4 bars. There you go. If you push that, there you go. There's your bars lighting up. I was impressed. The size is fantastic. Now, I know this probably isn't your regular EDC item. We all have cell phones, and we pretty much all have our cell phones on us. Probably, I would venture to say 80% of the time, probably more for a lot of us. I know I have to leave mine when I go down to the wharf. I can't take it, so it just stays in my truck because obviously it has a camera on it, and it's a camera restricted area. So, but when I'm not at the wharf, my phone's usually not far away. It's just the way it is. It's pretty much a part of life anymore. And having a power bank like this, I believe, is very, very handy. Now, this guy's coming in at right about $65. Just from my experience and what I've seen from it, I think that is more than a fair price for this power bank. Love the size. Love the performance that I got out of it. And I'm very, very happy. And a huge shout out to Nitecore, because this came very, very... I do have another power bank back here. It's either plug-in or solar. It's definitely not the best power bank out there. This one came at a perfect time, and I couldn't have been more happier that Nitecore reached out and offered to send this one out. So thank you so much, Nitecore. Thank you guys so very much for coming and checking out what I had to say about the Nitecore NB Plus Energy Bar. One to charge your phone, not the type you eat. So have a great rest of your day, guys. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Till next time, bye-bye.